trapLA.
What's up? It's your girl Neekko, and this is trapLA. And right now, I'm sitting with a singer and actor. Right. It's my boy Loyal Reymond. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. How about you?
I'm feeling good. You got me feeling more relaxed because I had a long day. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure.
But it's all good. So we're gonna get started.
Okay.
And my first question is who is Loyal Reymond?
Loyal Reymond, R&B singer from LA, but I'm also representing Long Beach, California, so Long Beach stand up, Northside. And yeah, that's who I am.
For sure.
Also an actor. I just made my debut in a stage play, so yeah, get my feet wet with that as
Okay,
well. Yeah.
let me find out. What stage play?
It was called Generational Curses.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did it have singing in it or anything?
It did, and I
So
was singing in it as well. So,
there you
yeah.
go. I ain't mad
Yeah.
at it. So you grew up, because I read a little bit about you, but you grew up, in performing arts. You got family that was in music, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you have a grandfather that has a music store, or?
Yeah, well, back in the day, Sykes Music Center, they had a record shop next to the Compton Swap Meet.
Okay.
So everybody was going in and out through there, and I was, raised up as a youngin, witnessing all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then on my mom's side of the family, it's more gospel in depth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of people in the gospel scene. So,
okay.
But we talking R&B talk right now. We trying to bring
Yeah, we
that
on
real
R&B.
pure R&B back.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little gospel, but yes, you're right. We are on R&B. And do you think you would have still chased, the whole music scene, or at least singing, if your family wasn't into, music or have anything, to do with that?
Yeah, for sure. Because even before I really recognized what all that was about, I was still mimicking like Michael Jackson or Usher, or you know what I'm saying? Like I was still mimicking them in front of the TV. So yeah,
that's dope. That's dope. Okay, and I did see that you attended the Grammys Museum music program.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that? How it contributed to your artistry and your development.
Okay. Well, when I was 16, I joined a program called LB Cat, and they helped out kids that wanted to pursue different dreams. They give them different opportunities. So, in the summer 2012, we went to the Grammy Museum, and that whole summer we rocked out with different music executives, music producers, went through artist development, the history of music, you know what I'm saying, music theory, you know what I'm saying, like just really being educated on what music really is, you know what I'm saying, before you get your feet wet.
Right.
Yeah. So.
And you are independent, right?
Yeah, man.
Because, I feel like, well, I would want to know, do you think that program, you would suggest that to the other independent up-and-coming artists? Because I feel like nowadays, artist development doesn't really exist much. It's more so like, make a track, put it on this, put it on the internet, and now you're an artist, and then it's like you miss the whole value of the process, to really be a legit, artist.
Facts.
So how do you, feel about that? I
feel like it's still very important. I feel like even now, as we sit back and watch a lot of like indie artists rock out, they missing a lot of key elements. Like a lot of them don't know how to perform on stage. A lot of them don't know how to exactly use the studio the way you're supposed to, or use the mic correctly. You gotta know all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like art and music, it goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Music is art, but at the end of the day, like it's a job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no
like,
shortcuts.
You gotta know, like your regular 9-to-5 job, they're gonna train you.
Right.
When you hop in this music business, be trained. You know what I'm saying? So you can have that wisdom.
Right, because social media and the internet got people just thinking you could just do anything, and it's like you gotta know, like you have to be educated in whatever you get into. Period. Not just in school, the arithmetic and math. Like be educated in your field, whatever you're chasing and desire to do. So I think that's really dope that you got to have that chance and that experience of meeting some mentors and learning certain things. So do you think that that's the only thing that will probably set you apart from other artists on the LA scene, or is it more?
Because on a daily basis, I work at what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on the vocals.
That part.
I'm working on the dance moves. I'm working on, just whatever needs to be taken care of on a daily. Because this is what I want. And I don't want to just do it for clout. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be legendary out here. I want generations after generations to be like, I want to sample that new Loyal Reymond or that old, you know what I mean? Like, I want that. So I know that I got to study the grace. It's a blueprint that's set out here, and it's not there for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Follow it. At least, like, if you don't rock with it, at least just be educated on it.
Right.
So you can have your opinion.
Right. You're right. And at least it could be valid and credible, you know, because you know what you're talking about.
Period.
And speaking of, you know, sampling, you know, Loyal Reymond, I heard the new track. We about to get into that. And it did sample, I believe, In Vogue, right? Or...
The original version did.
Okay.
And I was like, man, it's hot. And every time I performed it, people loved it. But it was like, I wanted it to go farther. And because I am indie, clearing samples and stuff, you know, that's
a headache. That's a headache. But you know,
so it's crazy. So we remade it with Gabe PJ. So shout out to Gabe, and I also co-produced on it, and we rocked out.
Okay. So you ain't just the vocals. You also behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes
really,
as well.
That's how you know.
I'm a student.
That's how you know you learning and really using your full platform and artistry.
Facts. It's bigger than me.
That part, that's really dope. And do you have a music video for it? Is it already done?
We cooking up right now.
Cooking up.
Okay. So stay in the lookout.
You know you gotta have it on trapLA.
Oh,
you know you gotta bring it back.
Already.
All right, and you know 2019 is around the corner. Oh my gosh, this whole 2018 flew. But you know, I want to know what can we expect from Loyal Reymond coming into the new year, or even as the year finishes out. You know, what's next? What can we look out for?
Okay, well, I do have a show on Wednesday, November 14th at the GS. So you can pull up to that, and I'm going to give y'all a wonderful show, especially for the ladies. I'm only doing it for the ladies. Fellas, you on your own. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to prep it for you. I'm going to prepare the table for you.
Right.
But I can't feed you. You know what I'm saying?
That's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
You're on your own. It's for the ladies.
Exactly. That's so I got that going. We're also cooking up what's going to be music video.
Right.
And after that, we in the works because we're bringing a playback in January. So I've been rehearsing for that as well, getting into character, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so, January. I'm gonna be
12th.
Checking in. Okay, January 12th to be exact. I'm gonna be checking in, you know, keeping an eye out for you, most definitely.
And my birthday on the 29th of this month, November, so.
Oh, turn that. How old?
I'm turning 23.
Turn
It's my Jordan year.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, little youngin.
It's cool. It's cool.
No, I'm just playing. Cool. I'm only 24. I'm gonna need to shut up. I ain't even that old. But you know, you gotta plug us in on where we can find you, your music, your website, all of that. You know, make sure you drop that right now.
No doubt. You can find me at Loyal Reymond everywhere, and then my website would be officialloyal.com. There it is.
And how you spell Reymond? Is it a special way? Is it R-A-Y?
R-E-Y-M-O-N-D. And then loyal, spell loyal. You feel me? So, yeah. There it is.
Well, I appreciate you coming through. Loyal
Reymond,
me. You know, tapping in with trapLA. You feel me?
Got to.
It's your girl, Neekko. And we out. Make sure you follow him. Download. Check him out.
What's it going to be, y'all?